meta stuff. But...
All right, game number 1. Here we go. Chungus versus Linotox.
I mean, there are also some other problems. Like if you're Linotox and immediate beeline. But if you're Linotox and you want to get like charge shot, it's kind of rough because Steve can just mine during that time. So you can see Linotox really holding in there, and only charging in like little areas. The pick loop's coming out. Only 45 though.
Nice, good use of the forward air and forward tilt. Getting in on Chungus fast.
And you can see Linotox abusing Steve's like kind of bad mobility to just charge shot an advantage.
Oof, that minecart just eating that uncharged shadow ball.
Yeah, it has health, so you have to beat it out entirely if you want
that
to deal
was
with
a
it.
fantastic combo into up smash.
Beautiful.
Finishing things off with a back air. I like what Linotox has going for him right now.
Yeah, I like the reflect, just forcing Chungus to leave the minecart and getting the juggle. Okay, and Chungus really not prepared for this aggression, just can't find any time to set up or mine. Linotox looks like somebody who's played this matchup like a lot. You can tell they're waiting for block durability to go down just enough so that they can break it with a single forward air or down tilt.
I like that minecart going directly underneath the dirt blocks.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Still though, yeah, no, it feels like Linotox has definitely had some matchup experience here.
Yeah.
There's the diamond.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, I play Mewtwo a lot when I play, but I did not expect Confusion to be just that good at dealing with minecart.
Yeah, reflectors in general will just like... They'll reflect it, kind of like Lloyd, where it just starts carrying Steve to the other side of the stage.
Oh.
And so Steve basically just has to dismount.
Linotox is having a lot more trouble now that these stronger blocks are in play.
Yeah, and the old diamond.
That too.
Chungus evening things up, of course. Using minecart to just stall over those mini shadow balls. As Linotox keeps trying to stop Chungus from mining, but every time...
That didn't kill?
Chungus
I'm amazed.
Yeah, diamond back air as well. Great DI. Every time Chungus gets a hit, they just use that opportunity to mine. It's so difficult to deal with.
Linotox using those sort of like double shadow balls just to like get some maybe hit stun or shield stun on in play. Force Chungus into the air. Something. Okay, Linotox on last stock now.
Here comes the yeah, as I said, you can't really connect jab into jab. Too much rage, and Mewtwo just a little bit too floaty.
Okay, Chungus currently sitting at 123%. Could die to a forward tilt. That mid-stage forward tilt sent Chungus a lot further than I had expected it to.
Well, they did buff it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, rough. Probably should have just built a block down there. Depends on where the block limit is, to be fair. I don't know. I didn't actually catch how many resources Chungus had, so maybe no iron to build a minecart either. Look at Linotox move on Chungus though, bringing things right back. 83 to 75, 96 now as well.
No iron on deck. This is Linotox's time to go in.
Flash attack coming out. Chungus, you can see, looking for a back air, spacing out with minecart.
They saw that teleport coming.
Yeah, I knew exactly where it was headed.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, can't do that.
Linotox came close to bringing that back, but Chungus taking game number 1.
Very close. Indeed, Chungus did a better job of kind of scrambling away. Like, towards the end, Chungus realized that maybe the plan wasn't necessarily just to build blocks to find time to mine, but to, like, just build blocks so that Linotox had to compete.
Yeah, there was
at his range, and then mine off the hit.
There was a big difference once those wood and stone blocks started coming into play, because on those on those dirt blocks, Linotox would just basically jump in with forward air, destroy all of them in front of him, and then would basically be allowed to just like engage as though they weren't there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Once those stone blocks and wood blocks came in that required more than one hit to destroy, Linotox had to spend a lot more time just getting around them.
Yeah, and that's obviously the trade-off, right? Do you go for a stage like PS2, which gets stone, which is like worse for combo routes because you can't block cancel?
Can I just ask what that minecart was about?
That minecart's just it's frame 1, I'm gonna try and catch you off guard.
Alright. Chungus starting out very strong. Linotox already at 57%. Chungus barely taking any damage whatsoever. Oof.
God, you have to pick attack option on blocks? What's the point? Ooh. Okay, Linotox sitting at 92. Chungus using all the space to ledge trap. And yeah, as I was saying, like the trade-off is: do you pick a stage where you get dirt first, or do you do what Chungus has done, where you pick a stage with stone, you go for your dirt like block cancel setups super early on? Oh, out comes the TNT. The classic setup, because you destroy the ground beneath you, you get no end lag and you can air dodge before the hitbox comes out. And that's how the whole TNT down smash thing works.
Chungus sitting on basically a full bar of stone and iron at this point.
Yeah. And
All right, Linotox going out deep, swinging with that back air. I'm a little bit concerned. It started to feel like they were going to get reverse edge guarded there.
yeah. Out comes the minecart again, and Linotox lapped in percent pretty quickly. These setups are just getting more and more elaborate. I feel like that one was just done to break the blocks.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was about. I've never seen that setup before.
Just I placed too many blocks here. They're in the way of me also. I need to move.
All right,
second diamond coming out.
Yep. Caught out of the minecart, not dying yet though. Linotox with a good DI, staying alive at 132. Good combo off a Shadow Ball, actually.
Ooh, almost.
I like the attempt.
Yep.
Oh, and you know what? I like the attempt on the disable, but... Ooh,
the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a big risk.
Again, Chungus. Chungus obviously, as we said, going for blocks with just more durability. Harder and harder for Linotox to get around, and that's how Chungus has managed to get this second diamond gold on deck as well for a power minecart!
Oh!
That's it.
Yep. Chungus taking the set 2-0.
Yeah, with a 2-stop towards the end as well, just kind of adapting to how Linotox was approaching in the first game, and I'm dealing with it really nicely. Chungus makes his way over to winners semis.
Yep.
And he will play the